Good morning. It's Saturday. I'm going to be opening the barn shortly, but I wanted to give a reading. I had some friends over yesterday. We were talking politics, and well, it's a gnarly situation, isn't it? So I was just sort of curious I haven't done a political reading in a while. Thought, let's give it a try. And in fact, had trouble sleeping last night, so I was thinking about how to do a reading. I think I'm going to do a little differently than normal, and it seems like I'm not getting all of this in here. It should be okay. Okay, I can see what I'm photographing, so it should be okay. I'm using a new deck, Tarot of the Abyss. It's a black and white deck. It's quite beautiful. And I was going to buy it because, I don't know, it came up on, I was looking at YouTube things and online, and then a tarot deck review came up, and they were talking about this deck, and I said, oh, this is a beautiful deck. So I went on Amazon, and it was only, I think, $18. I said, oh, I got to get that deck. Turns out Chris bought it 3 years ago, and he had it upstairs in a box and with all his other tarot decks, so I can use it today, and I don't have to pay for it. I can use his. Okay, so bonus. So this I'll just talk a little bit while I shuffle. It's interesting things because we have these two candidates that are doing it again. It's a replay of 4 years ago, and it's kind of interesting. But 4 years have passed, and time has reared its ugly head on both of them. So we'll see what happens. There's a lot of talk. This is in July. What is it today? July 20th, 21st. So there's still a little ways to go, but the Republican convention just ended, and then I think the Democrats usually meet in the end of August, or maybe sometime in August. I don't know. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different spread. When you use the same, it's going to look sort of the same, but I'm going to, it's going to be a 7-card pull, but each card's placement will be a week. So I'm doing a reading for the next 7 weeks on each candidate. We'll do them separately. And the candidate will be defined by just another pull of a card. And I'll show you what I mean when I do that. This has not been shuffled, and just overhand shuffling will not do the trick. So what I'm going to do is do a fan pull. I'll just pull them out. I'm assuming they're going to fit, otherwise I'll have to do something else here. Maybe adjust the camera or something, I don't know. So we have this thing here, I got this in here, I got these here, and I have another one over here. Okay, and that is nowhere near where the camera is, okay. And I think I'm going to pause this for a moment. I wonder how you pause this thing. Oh, okay. The problem is I'm not high enough. That's the problem, I think. Okay, because this is not good. I want to keep it, though. I don't want to do this all over again. So maybe we can just work like this. And I see, let's see, okay, sorry about that. I should have figured this out before it started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have, that's the 7 cards that I normally saw, 7 weeks. I think I'm going to change it to do 6 weeks. I'm going to use this card as the candidate. So we'll do 6 weeks. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to look at the next 6 weeks for, let's see, let's pick Donald Trump, and his identifier is this card. Uh-oh. Okay, well, now, you pull it, this is his identifier, it's the death card. Now, the thing is about death card, it's transition. It's a big transition. So, that's not surprising, because he is going through a lot of changes. I mean, someone shot at him, you know, a week ago. So he is going through some changes. So this is kind of the energy he's bringing in for this reading. So that's just, we'll keep that in mind. We'll go back to that after I'm finished looking at the cards. So the first week, starting now, is the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a very nice card. It's doing the work, getting down and getting the work done. You've done you have all the knowledge you have. You've worked hard up until this point, and now you're fine-tuning what you're doing. So now that he knows he's going to be the candidate, he knew before, of course, the convention, because he was the only one, he was the only one there. But now that he knows that, he's going to start buckling down, starting this week, in fine-tuning his campaign and his run for presidency. Week 2. The Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are money, and he's the second week. I think he's going to be looking to see how he can get some more money. He's looking at his options. He's juggling options, and it's the beginning of a trend. So you'll see a lot more action with raising money, funds for him, and raising money for him, for the candidacy. My first language is English. Now, the third day, you can see it here, actually, I can't see, is the Nine of Cups. Wishes come true. Wishes come true. So he's starting out fine-tuning his finances. He has an idea what he's going to do. He's figuring it all out. He's juggling his ideas. He's working, and then he comes and he has the Nine of Cups. Now the Nine of Cups is the wish card. So it's a good card to have. So he's getting what he's wishing for. Whatever he's going to be doing is going to come to fruition. Of course, this is not the election necessarily. This is his money raising, I would say, because this 8 card, this fine tuning, was Pentacles. That's the money card. So he's going to be happy with the results of that. That's the third week. Fourth week, the Tower. Okay, now this is another card that's very a huge change, and not, it's just very disruptive. Again, it's another transformation, but it's interesting because we did pull 2 transformation cards. This fourth week looks like it'll be difficult for him. But whenever there's something that breaks down, it comes back. So it's a transition. But it is interesting how there's 2 huge transitions in 1 week, in one reading. That would be the fourth week. The fifth week, the Three of Wands. This is it's passion, it's growth, it's Three of Wands is when it's the beginning of the suit. It's an earlier number. It's a 3, and it's where you, in this card, he's looking off overseas. There's something about this card that he is looking afar for something to happen, where he may be even going somewhere that's not this country. I don't think he has any plans to go anywhere, but maybe he is talking to someone who doesn't live here, and he's going to make some kind of a future with that person, or a future with whatever they discuss. So that is week 5. And the last week, 6, is the 4 of Wands, is a celebration. So it seems to me like he'll be having some difficult times, but at the end, he will have a celebration. Looks like he may have his chocolate cake and eat it too. Okay, that's for Mr. Trump. Now, as you all know, this is for entertainment purposes only. So we'll still see. So it looks like he's now ready to forge ahead. He has a game plan, and it's about bringing some money into the campaign, or into the situation. And he's going to be doing that. He's going to have some disappointments or some dramatic changes, I would say. But in the end, he will be celebrating something. I don't know what. These are beautiful cards. They're beautiful little cards. They're really nice. They're black and white, but the drawings are really remarkable. And the book is also quite nice. I didn't read the whole thing, but I pulled a card for myself earlier today, and it was the Star. So, wish upon a star. Guiding light, leading the way out of the abyss. Okay, let's do Mr. Biden. Again, I'm just going to pull random cards, which means if you pull random cards, you could actually pick the same cards. Now, if we picked all the same cards, that would be freakish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's take one from the bottom, and his identifier. Yeah. Okay. So the general overtone for Mr. Biden is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is change. A lot of change. It could be good, it could be bad, but it's a change. I'd say, sort of fast moving. So there'll be maybe some ups and some downs in the next week or 6 weeks for him. Okay, first week. The 9 of Cups. Well, this was pulled by Mr. Trump as well. And this is a wonderful card. This is the Wish card. And I think now this is this week, so something this week will make him, will grant him a wish. He'll be very happy this week. It'll be a good week for him. The 9 of Cups is always a good card to get. Second week, Temperance, moderation. Well, he is sort of the ruler of moderation, isn't he? Temperance, always thinking, always weighing things, always kind of taking the middle road, trying not to be too judgmental, too much one side or the other. And this is a major arcana, so it shows that he's working with other people. He's trying to work out, I would say, pacts, or bring two divergent groups together and working with them. It's a very good sign, especially for a politician, I think. Be temperate, not have things go to your head. The third week, The Nine of Swords. Now, the swords are difficult. They can be difficult cards. The Nine of Swords is, you can tell by the cards, it's anguish. This is also known as the Nightmare card. And it shows that the third week, he may have a little bit of a trying time. He's building on the previous 2 weeks, but there's going to be some cause for worry or concern. Swords are communication and thoughts, so he'll have some difficult times that may keep him awake at night. The fourth. Yes. This card, oh my God, is, yeah, you can see it. Yeah, it's the Hangman, and everything is upside down. So it should go, a hangman should go like this. This could be like this, but this is like this, and it's the Hangman. So it's looking at something from a different perspective. It's like maybe week 3, he has a jolt. He has, his mind is working on overtime. He's having trouble trying to figure out things. And in week 4, he stops. The Hangman is not something that jumps into action. It's hanging. It's looking at something from a different perspective. So there's something that when he is in this position, he figures he's got to look things in a different way, and he's going to be doing that on the 4th week. He's going to look at a situation in a different way. Week 5. The Page of Swords. That's a messenger, someone coming in and giving him a message. The Page of Swords here is a woman. Could be a woman coming in and giving him advice. It could be someone, could be his wife, I guess, or someone that he trusts politically. It could be Kamala Harris, or Kamala Harris, I think. This person, who is Kamala, is a lawyer. This could be a lawyer with the sword of justice coming forth and giving him some advice. So there may be some talk with him and his VP about what they need to do, because this came up earlier. And he's thinking about his options, and someone will come, a woman, possibly, a lawyer, possibly, will come with some advice. And then week 6, we have the Hermit, another major arcana. We have 1, 2, 3 majors. That's a lot for a 5-card reading. Anyways, so the Hermit, and what is the Hermit? The Hermit goes into himself or herself to try to get answers. And so it looks like to me there's something that's going to come up that is going to be tough for him, a tough decision to make. And he's being pulled in different directions, and he's going to take his own counsel and try to go within to figure out which way to go. That's interesting when you think about it. And remember that it is the Wheel of Fortune. Something isn't set yet. And of course, he's not set now. He may not. People are the rumblings that maybe he won't run. Maybe they won't support him. So this Wheel of Fortune is yes or no, going round and round. So I think it seems to me like he's going to be in a state of making a lot of decisions, going for a lot of counsel. He's going to have a couple sleepless nights, but he's doing the work. It's still going to be unresolved by the time the 6 weeks are over. Okay, so there you have it, a very quick Trump and Biden reading for the next 6 weeks. This is for entertainment purposes only, and this is a wonderful deck. It's $18 on Amazon. I would rush to get it if I didn't already have it in the house. Have a great day, and see you next time.